It was a busy day at the European Commission with lots of talk about the economic recession. The outlook for the coming 12 months is not a rosy one, according to the European Economic Advisory Group, and it requires unified action.
We cannot afford to have 7 voices. We should afford to have one voice to develop and to defend our own strategy, our own interests.
Despite the pessimistic forecast, European officials have stressed the importance of being proactive to soften the effects of the crisis. And to do so, they say, requires an overhaul of the entire system of financial supervision.
Citizens expect us to change the rules of the game and the way the game operates. We must not let citizens down.
Yet critics say the proposed reforms will be a continuation of the current economic regime in Europe and claim this will likely upset the sectors hardest hit by the crisis, sectors like the car industry. The Commission clarified the rules for granting state aid to car makers without resorting to economic nationalism.
Those rules, and you are aware of them, they are designed to allow well-targeted aid which do not unduly distort competition within the internal market.
Demand for cars has plunged over the last few months as consumers try to put off any major spending. This has triggered a wave of government bailouts across Europe.
Purely national measures, which would help one manufacturer, would inevitably have negative consequences on others. This is a politically explosive issue because each and every member state is affected, both large and small, both wealthy and less wealthy member states.
As companies struggle to stay afloat, many are resorting to layoffs in order to cut costs. With the threat of social unrest, the European Commission met for the first time with union leaders ahead of a job summit in May.
The result of this meeting with the social partners today was a consensus on the importance of this job summit in May and the joint determination to work together to make this job summit a successful event.
Unemployment continues to rise as Europe battles its worst recession in 5 years. Reports indicate the economic situation is going to get worse before it gets any better, prompting EU officials to call for urgent action. Heads of EU member states will continue to tackle the issue in a meeting this Sunday. Anna Moya, Press TV, Brussels.